and know that all I do is true. I look to the moonlight, I look to the daylight, and then I see my way back home to who I am. I look to the moonlight, every star that I see bright, everything I know I want is there. So when I walk in the sun, I know I am one with everything that is right with the world, and I am one with the sun. When I look to the sun, I see beauty in everyone. When I walk in the light of day, I know that I will feel good, 'cause everything I am is right here inside me. Oh, I know the answers come slowly, and at times I may feel lonely, but I know I'm never alone. I walk in the sunlight and shine with my heart light, and know that all I do is true. I look to the moonlight, I look to the daylight, and then I see Sunday Funday on a full snow moon Sunday. We are here live from the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and we're really excited to be connecting with all of you all across Facebook, all across YouTube. I mean, we got our peeps on board here. We've got the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe, and we've got some great things happening today. We are going to do a ceremony. So if you're looking to release and clear and put a little love in your heart, well, tonight is the night, this evening, this Sunday Funday is the night that we are going to be doing a lot of clearing. Some of you may have some full moon ceremonies that you're thinking of participating in. That'll be wonderful. We're going to kind of clear it up and get things moving before that full moon really comes into the bright night sky, and we are excited to be here with you. So what is this full moon going to be all about, and what is it that we are really embarking upon? Unprecedented spiritual times. We are upon those times right here and now, and I've got to tell everyone, this is the time where you have to pull yourself up and really be true to yourself and understand who you've come to be. I know we've been talking about that for quite a while. Much of 2018, we were saying, who are you? Who have you come to be? What's your mission? What's your purpose? And what makes you ticked? What is it that you're passionate about? Because if we want to create something wonderful in our lives, if we want that partnership, that love partnership, that business partnership, if we want that opportunity to come to us, well, we need to know who we are. You are the central point of attraction. So let's just imagine. Let's just imagine if you close your eyes for just one moment and you saw a picture of your life just as you would like it to be. You saw that vision, that energy, that light, that love, that connectivity, that communication, that abundant living, that freedom, that flexibility. What would that be like for you? How would it look in your vision? And if you hold the vision and you see it, and then you drop down into your heart space, turning on that heart light, that magnifier, that amplifier, that point of attraction, that connective source that connects you to the divine essence, divine supreme majesty. That is what we're connecting into. That's what's going to bring you into the energy of, if you're in crisis yourself, if you're misaligned. But if you're in your energy of love, then you will pass through the darkness, the difficulties, the trials, the tribulations. You'll pass through it without feeling disconnected and lost. You'll pass through it without feeling that sense of misfortune. Because when you're centered in self, when you know who you are, imagine everything happens as it should for your highest good. And there's so many people here online with us today, and many people will watch this later. And I know that if we were to all look in the mirror, we've all had a few things happen, yes? Just a few things in life that have made you feel less than, not good enough, not perfect. Maybe you had big plans for your future. And right now you feel like you're down the wrong path, or maybe your plan's derailed. So where was the disconnect? Have you just been a product of circumstances and conditions? Or is it that you lost sight of the joy and the love and the light around what you desired? You became distracted. Something occurred that kind of took your attention off. Take your attention off the things that distract you. I know, easier said than done. Take your attention off the things that don't let you feel whole. I'm not saying bury them and act like it never happened. I'm not saying that you can't feel the loss, the pain, the sorrow, the disappointment. You're blessed with human emotions. And those are part of the bag of tricks that we have in the human emotion experience. But for you, wherever you are, how much more do you want to tell the story? Do you want to keep telling the same story? Woe is me, I don't know how it's going to be. But this is my story. And you just tell everybody your story. I know sometimes we want to vent. We want to share our experiences with people. But how many people are you really sharing your experience with? How much are you really talking and getting more fuel and energy and actually attracting more experiences very similar to what you're experiencing now, that is creating the angst, the disconnect, the disappointment? You know, I don't think we realize how powerful we really are. And on a day like today, in a time when the planets are really poised for some heavy-duty action and some powerful changes, where's your power? Is your power out there in something that doesn't serve you? Is your power out there in a story of something going on in your office that's making you feel not important, not good enough? Or feeling like you want to get out of your job? Do you really want to leave your job, or is it just what's going on around you? And if you process it differently, maybe you can stay in your job. Did you ever stop to think that people's thoughts and energies impact our decisions? Did you ever stop to think that their energetic blueprint kind of meshed around you can influence you, and you have to be centered and know who you are and make sure that the choices you're making are not a result of other people's impression of who we are or our story. Much of who we become is based on who our parents envisioned us to be. Much of who we have become is based on our family environment, community, tribe. We learned a lot of behaviors from our family. There's no getting around it. They were our training ground. Oh, I know. For some of us, it was special. But no matter who your family was, you signed up for that experience to learn from them, to grow as an individual and adapt some of their mannerisms so that you can integrate that which really belongs to you as a part of the expression of self in this lifetime. This lifetime is important for you to carry out a mission, a blueprint that maybe you're not conscious of yet. But that consciousness, that awareness that you are creating with everything that you're doing now, especially those of you who are waking up, that is allowing you to sort through and see what's really yours and what really was just impressed upon you and blueprinted in your behavior and your mannerisms and conditioned you in a way that you choose not to be any longer. And I promise you, if you wake up one day and say, today's the day I choose not to feel and be this way, and you're cognitive of the choice, and you drop down in the feeling of what it feels like to feel differently than you do, and whenever your mind redirects to how you used to feel or how it used to be, you're very diligent and you say, oh no, that fooled me once and twice, but I'm moving forward to be the me I have come to be. And I'm recalculating, I'm redesigning, I am stepping into the authenticity, the me that the conscious me already knows, but the human side, the human interpretation is just trying to catch up with. You know, we've got to give ourselves a break. We're often very critical of who we are. We're very judgmental. And you know, when you judge other people, you're really judging yourself. Sometimes our human frailties are our greatest assets because they allow us to see room for growth. And when you exercise that opportunity for growth, the sky's the limit. Did you ever stop to think that maybe one of your less than perfect moments, or one of your personality, oh, we'll call it a flaw, something that is, well, you look at it and you go, I really need to address this because I'm not really happy with how that is within me. I'm not happy that I feel insecure, or maybe you feel a little jealous, or perhaps you lose patience and you're not a patient person. Whatever the frailty or the flaw may be, just the fact that you notice what you notice and you become aware, that is more than you even realize. It has so much power. Just the recognition that something can be recalculated. You're powerful beings. You know, when I was in my early years, it was very interesting to watch the dynamics. And I remember just kind of observing. I was always kind of a quiet, observant young little girl. And I would make conscious choices in my head early on. When I grow up, and maybe you've done this, I don't want to ever be like that. When I grow up, I don't ever want to say that. When I grow up, And I began a series of choices, as many of you do. Sometimes it was how you weren't going to be growing up. You made a mental note. And some of it was how you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, how you wanted your life to be. All of those choices, all of those moments, why, they're still embedded in you. They're just waiting for you to reactivate them, for you to step back into that energy and remember that you made that choice, that decision, that energetic feeling. In your innocence, you made a choice. Your human being self hadn't been so well conditioned or calculated down a route that was more a product of experiences and beliefs of the community, the family, the essence of what was around you. You no longer have to feel that. But when you were young, you knew the difference. But they sure beat you down, didn't they? They made sure you believed what they believed. I can't tell you how many people, especially with the political climate, have said to me, you know, when I was growing up, my parents were, whether they were Democratic or Republican or liberals. So when I first was out and I was first able to do my first vote, most people kind of vote along the lines of what their family is or was. And then as you begin to realize what's behind each of the parties and what they represent, then you have freedom of choice. And then you choose. So how many of your beliefs you just stepped into because that's all you knew? I know, that's a powerful question. And no, we're not going to fix all that on this full moon. But I ask you to take a step forward in a new paradigm for yourself. I ask you to step forward and recognize that whatever yesterday was, today you have the power to change simply by thoughts, words, much by feeling, and some action. And I use the word action for last because we're so conditioned to think we have to do, to get, and to run, and go, to find answers. But the answers are all inside. And the only way you really connect to them, well, meditation, relaxation, self-care, self-love. We're embarking on a week of love. This is St. Valentine's Day coming up on Friday the 14th. And imagine, do you love you? Can you feel love for yourself? How do you know where you're going to be in the end of 2020? Are you feeling it? Do you see it? Or are you just letting time march by? I am shocked. Today's February 9th. Another few days by Valentine's Day, halfway mark in the month. Time is quickened. Things are moving fast. And I don't say that to rush you or make you feel, oh my God, I'm going to miss the boat. But you know what? You're going to miss the boat. If you don't get on board and put more attention on who you are and who you've come to be and what's your purpose, and support and be a part of something greater than the day-to-day ho-hum. You know, sometimes here at the center, we get really caught up in a lot of the things we do, especially some of the behind the scenes. And so it's easy for the day to get away from us, and then another day and another day and another day. But when we're busy in that action, I'm also aware that every action we're taking here is part of the greater good, part of a bigger plan. So sometimes it doesn't feel as, well, routine or busy as maybe all of you perceive it to be from the outside. And we make the best of opportunities when they come. Do you make the best of those downtime opportunities when they come to sometimes just rest? Or do you just sit and think, I've got to go do this, or let me get this done? And you keep yourself busy with busy work. And I'm going to ask you a question, and I am really love to know that a house is clean. But who's coming over to make sure that the left corner is perfectly clean? What if you sat down for a few minutes and meditated? or did some I am decrees. What if you just took a nap? Oh, good Lord. Would the world stop? No, but your body would appreciate you. You would step out of the energy that's been weighing you down and allow your being, your soul, to get a rest. You'd give yourself a reset. And when you woke up, if the first thoughts you choose to think are happy ones, you would accomplish so much more just in a short time, even if you did take a nap. But often we're worn down, we're exhausted and overwhelmed. We don't have the time. And we miss opportunities. So yesterday, I had one of those rare moments. Somebody couldn't come to their appointment. Actually, they forgot. And so we had a moment. So I decided that I was going to go into my product manufacturing section and create. I'm going to show you some of the things we created in a little bit. But in just that minute of stillness, I found an opportunity, and I allowed the feeling of creativity, inspiration, to grab hold of me. Now, I could have sat down and said, oh, well, I got a break. And to me, what I chose to do really was a break. It was to allow inspiration to be. When was the last time you felt inspired? When was the last time you chose to feel the energy of divine running through you, pulsating in every action and feeling, and allowed it to take you somewhere? Just following the promptings. What if one day you woke up and said, I know I normally do this, but today I'm just going to get in my car and I'm going to just go and see where I go. Kind of see where the wind blows me. For us here in South Florida, we might get in the car, take the top down if you have a convertible top, and go for a ride. And then stop and maybe have breakfast in one of those outdoor cafes. Maybe park the car and get that beach blanket from in the trunk and go sit outside for a few minutes at the beach or by a tree. And then maybe as you drive down a road that you're not familiar with, you find a spot in a town where you didn't know there were all these little cute shops. And then you find something that you're led to. Have you ever done that? Just really pampered yourself and allowed yourself to be free? It's really important that you do, because it allows you to learn to still yourself and follow the essence and the divine flow so that you can be in an energy of inspiration and relaxation and receptivity. Receptivity is not when you're all wound up and uptight and stressed out. Can't be receptive then. You have to remove yourself from that and just allow yourself to be. Now, I know some of you will say, yeah, but Sarah, I've got all these things going on and each one requires my attention, and some of them, maybe for some of you, is, well, a little daunting or maybe critical. But if you didn't have an answer or figure it out today, what's another day going to do? Maybe that day of just letting things be will allow you to have the most inspired thought, the most inspired feeling, or meet the most influential person to guide you through whatever you're going through. I know we could sit at home and lament, get all bent out of shape, but what is that really going to do? Just create more angst. So today, when we do our full moon ceremony, our snow moon ceremony and celebration, we're going to release some of these things that are weighing you down. Because just because the clock struck midnight and we went from 2019 to 2020 on January 1st, doesn't mean that everything that was going on December 13th or September of 2019 just went away. Some things we have to navigate through. But what we want to do, what we love to be sure of, is that we release the things that are weighing us down. We release the things that we've adapted as our own beliefs, our own conditions from others, or experiences that have worn us down and just did not allow us to feel good enough, to have all the things that we desire, and all the love, and all the blessings. It's a powerful time. And you have the power within you to create and shift anything. And what would you release? We're going to do a group message for everyone, and then of course we're going to answer your questions here. We've got some new cards to debut for everyone as well, and I've got some new products. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on in the chat room, and if you'd be so kind, if you'd be so brave, if you'd be so open and authentic and transparent, pop a comment in the feed. Let us know what's holding you back, what we're releasing tonight, what no longer serves you. Let's let it go, as they say from the movie Frozen. Just let it go, and let's envision together a life of love, prosperity. Let's envision together feeling good. Because if it makes you happy, it really can't be that bad. So let's envision that and get ready to release. So leave me a comment in the feed, what you're releasing. And of course, we are going to answer your questions. So we do want to see your questions here on Facebook and YouTube. And we ask that you share the page. Share the page to everyone you know. Because I really feel that what's about to happen, and even what's been said already, will pause someone's pattern and give them the ability to shift if they're ready, if they're in the state of receptivity. So I ask you this, who do you know is caught in a story that they would like to release, but maybe they are not focused, their attention isn't where it could be to make the shift. Maybe they're not feeling supported. Maybe you could give them that support by sharing the page and letting them know you're thinking about them and holding space, as we do so beautifully here on our Sarah Spiritual page and our Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. You do such a wonderful job. Each one of you does a great job of supporting each other here in the feed. And I applaud you, because together we can make a shift. You know, it's written, where two or more of you are gathered, so shall I be. God is everywhere. But when we all come together in the presence of the Divine Creator, in the presence of God, with the powerful I am, and we begin to create, we have the force of the universe behind us. And when we're in the energy of releasing and letting go, we have the angels to hold us in their wings and let us know as we release and pass through our trials and tribulations, they'll never let us fall. You're never alone. Let's take a look and see what we've got going here on the feed. I want to say hi to everyone. We've got Angela Gonzalez, Kathleen Diamond McHenry. She's releasing. Joy Christina Waite. Liz, good to see you. Liz Brewer, good to see you. Who else? We got Catherine Haley is here. Tina Calloway, good to see you. And some of you, Carol Fox, Lisa Gardnier, Kimberly Griffith. So good to see everyone. Kim Brown, Juan Love, Defrix in the house, Ashley Marie, Sue White Baisley, Willie Frazier, Carol Lee, good to see you, Carol Lee, Chris White, Jacqueline Cullen. I'm just scrolling whatever pops up, whatever catches my eye fast enough. Can't say hi to everyone personally, and if I skip you, oh goodness, we didn't mean to. But we are just so excited to be connecting with all of you, and we're ready to make a shift and change. And I've got some powerful cards. But before I go to the cards, I really want to show you what my few minutes alone in the center, mixing in my little mad scientist room, created. We launched a new product. How many of you on the feed want love? If you want love, say, I want love. I want love. And how many of you are looking for that partner that love partner? How many of you want that twin flame love? That wow, 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 this is the love I've waited for many lifetimes. How many of you are calling in the one? Calling in the energy of divine twin love, divine equal vibrational match. How many of you want to do that? Well, I was thinking, you know, it's a season of love. And I know so many people are working on evolving their spirituality, and they're really ready for the next step, the next energy of love for themselves. And definitely some of you here in the feed are ready to drop it like it's hot. And definitely let go of some old patterns. Definitely don't want to carry on those beliefs into the next love relationship. So I know some of you will be releasing on this full moon, this snow moon, this powerful moon, this fiery, passionate moon in Leo. I know you're going to be releasing the energy that doesn't serve you anymore, that you don't want to repeat. So we created an oil, a mist, a spiritual bath, a petition, a request petition for you to manifest and create. And we put it all together, and we added a beautiful pink heart. Helena's got a picture she's going to post in the feed. And as she posts that picture in the feed, I'm going to pull up. You post it in the feed?
I can.
You can. We'll post it in the feed, my dear.
I can post it right next to your face. You ready?
Post it.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. We have our twin flame manifestation kit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to put our oil right here. Our mist, we're still designing the labels, so my mist label is done, but we didn't get a chance to print it yet. Take a look. Can we see it?
I don't know if my audio is working on my cameras.
Okay, here we go. And then we have this beautiful rose quartz heart.
Yeah, my audio is not working on that camera.
Okay, that's good though, right?
Yeah.
And we've got that right here. So we've got our beautiful heart. We've got our bath, our mist, our oil, and this beautiful heart, and our petition paper that Helena had put up. And all of that is going to be in our kit. So that is available for you starting February 11th. And Jiminy Crickets, February 11th just happens to be my love class. Are you coming to my love class? I think we're going to have a great time in our love class. We're going to be manifesting love. And we have a coupon code for that. So Helena's going to pop that link in the feed so that all of you know that you can take this class for only $11. 21, $10 coupon gets you to 11, and it is a powerful power of love class. Love has the power to heal. Love has the power to transform. Love has the power to shift whatever hot mess you think you've got yourself in. Love can make it work, and love can lead the way. So we really hope that you join us in this experience and take the class. You can take it online no matter where you live. And if you're busy that night, just sign up for the class, and we will send you the link after the class is completed the next day so you can watch it even though you weren't available at that time. It is going to be Tuesday, February 11th, and we are debuting, and our products will then be available. So we've got our twin flame bath. We've got our mist. We've got our oil. There's even some roots in here to help manifest love. We've got the power. And we have our magnificent little heart, our rose quartz heart. So we love this little collection, and we welcome you to stop by the center and pick that up because it's going to be so fabulous. And I know everyone's going, but Sarah Spiritual, how much is that? Our bath collection is only $29.95. What? You get a bath, a mist, an oil, and a rose quartz heart for $29.95.
I think you're also forgetting that awesome
Petition.
twin flame. Yeah.
That petition's in there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Where you really get to write down what you want your twin flame to reflect for you.
Absolutely. So that's all there. Pop that back up on the feed for us so everyone can see that. So I do hope that you join us for that, because it's going to be interesting. So we're going to start and put a little love in our heart, oh baby. We've got Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Get the heck out of here. This card just flew out of the deck, and it is full moon in Leo. How did that happen? Take a look at that. That just flew out of the deck.
No.
Yes. Just flew right out.
Y'all.
Don't let pride get in your way. Who are we speaking to in this group? The full moon in Leo says, let's let go of that pride. Let's be humble. Let's step into our truth, our love, self-love, and be true to ourselves and our love. So here we go. We've got this powerful, powerful card here. That's a message for the group from my Moonology card. And we're going to pick another card from our Moonology deck.
I can't believe that just flew out.
I am so impressed that that flew out. I just love when Spirit works for us. And I'm going to pick a card here. Oh, this one's going to be another good one. A win-win outcome in the forecast, and it goes full moon in Libra. Now we know we've got a moon in Leo, but for those of you who are navigating and want to create a win-win situation for yourself, the moon is going to support that as well. So this is powerful for you. We have some new cards we're going to be debuting, but we're not ready to show them to you yet. So since we are in the week of love, you know we're going to pull for the group a couple of love cards. Our beautiful love deck, I love this because they're beautiful hearts. So I love them. I love hearts. Oh my goodness. If I could have all my jewelry shaped in hearts, I would be so excited. I love hearts. So we're going to pick two cards for our love cards for the group. Really excited. And the first card is Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it truly is sacred. Sacred Union makes me think of that twin flame. Yes, indeed, that's what it makes me think of. A sacred union. For those of you who want your twin flame, you want to honor the relationship and draw it forth. And those of you who are fortunate enough to have a twin flame relationship or a really beautiful love relationship, honor it. It's a beautiful, beautiful message for everyone. And then we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Remember, we're talking about truth here. We're talking about being true to yourself. It is a powerful time for you. So here we go. We've got being true to yourself, and if it feels good, do it. And we've got this magnificent win-win situation here for all of you. So we're ready to make that shift here and draw in love for the week of love. I am so excited because I am just so in love with the fact that our full moon card fell and said, don't let pride get in the way. So that's an important message for all of you. So we're going to keep that card there for a second because the full moon in Leo is the card that fell out of our Moonology card. And we're going to debut our new cards in just a moment. But before we do that, we're going to pull from our mystical wisdom cards for the group. This is the message for everyone here. Before we get to your questions, and remember, if you're releasing in this full moon ceremony, just think what you want to release and pop it in the feed. I want to know you're here with us. We're going to take 3 mystical cards for the group. We're really glad to have you joining us here. Thank you so much. Put our Moonology card. I'm going to keep this one out. That was a treasure for us, don't you think, Helena? I love our Sacred Union card. Joy Christina Wright said, oh my God, the Union card. It is beautiful. And here we have intuition. Trust your intuition. During this time, our senses are heightened. I want you to trust your intuition. I want you to go to your feelings. Best way to create, best way to know what to do. And you want to be true to yourself. Trust your intuition. Do not be persuaded by other people. You know what's right for you. Follow your heart. And then we have here the angel Gabriel, a messenger of creativity and hope. Archangel Gabriel is here to bring us hope and creativity during this very powerful time in the planets. And time for you to go inside and really ask the question, what can I do to creatively shift my energy? And what creative activities will align me with my soul purpose? Align me with who I've come to be. And then, of course, we have resilience. Rise above tribulations. And for some of you, this card speaks so powerfully because this resilience is so powerful. You are such resilient people. The human race is resilient. We are powerful beings. But I know some of you have been tested in the past 2 years. And you're really like, you're just shook. You're just done. But this resilience will pay off. Trust in it. And, you know, it's so beautiful because this card symbolizes so much rebirth and beauty through these trials and tribulations. This resilience will birth the better version of you and allow you to shed this rough energy that has been weighing you down for maybe a very long time. So we've got this energy here of resilience. So those are our mystical wisdom cards, which I absolutely love. But today, for the first time, we are going to debut a beautiful deck of cards that I want to share with you. And we were not expecting to do this, but I just had that feeling. I follow my intuition, you know. So I said, I got a feeling, and I had to follow that feeling. So we are going to be working with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So I'm going to give you that right there. The Oracle of the Radiant Sun. That's beautiful cards. And we're going to put some cards down and see what messages. I've never touched them before, never used them, but together as a group, we are going to open up Holy Crow and see what the Radiant of Sun has a message for us.
I did shuffle it just a little bit for you.
Thank you.
I took a preview and peek.
I know you were so snoopy earlier. She gets to do all these things when she's setting up. So I love these cards because they're nice and cute and little.
That's kind of why I want one. I'm about to buy this other deck over here.
So we've got these cards right here. Look how beautiful they are. Kind of give you that, Helena. And I'm going to take them, I'm going to just kind of spread them out.
And our nail shot for the day.
And our nail shot for the day, absolutely. We're going to spread these out for us here. And we're going to live on the edge. We're going to take 3 cards from a deck we've never used before, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and we're going to see what draws us. So we're going to take 1 card. I'm going to take 2 cards here, and I'm going to dig deep in here, and I'm going to pull. Oh no, I want this one. No, move. I want this one. Okay. So we've got our cards. The Oracle of the Radiant Sun. We've got our book right here because I know we might have to look up something. First card, publicity. So here we have the Earth. And this is such a beautiful card. And this is publicity. So some of you are looking to get more notice and to be out in the public, to express your gifts and to share with the world. So what these cards are saying is that now's the time to express yourself. And I've got to say, Helena, this is right in alignment with our opening of the show, what we were saying, be your true, authentic self. And now, if you're ready, express it. Bring it out into the public. It's time for publicity. And then we have companionship. These cards are beautiful. Companionship here. We've got a companion coming. And this energy of companionship is right here with you. And we've got this powerful energy of companionship. Cards are very detailed. They've got astrology with them. They've got the beautiful energy of the moon. It's a powerful energy here that we've got. So companionship is here. So those of you wanting a partner, a companion, this is the time. And then we have the 10th card, which is achievement. It's time for you to make your achievements and accomplish some things and step out into the energy and, well, put yourself out there. So many of you have been through so many bumps and difficult times. Now's the time for you to step out in the public, to show your true authentic self, be true to yourself, to step in and surround yourself with the right people, the right crowd, the people who are on the same page, a part of the greater good, the right vibe for your vibe tribe. And of course, find that primary partner, that companion. What powerful card to get in the week of Valentine's and the week of this divine love energy and achievement. It's time to reap the rewards of your achievements, step into the achievements that you want to accomplish, and get it done. Because the time is right. The energy's in go mode right now. Let's go. Let's move forward so that you can make a shift from where you've been in 2019 to where you want to be in 2020. We're in February already. February 9th. How much time has passed you by? What did you do in January? And what kind of consumed your time that really didn't bring you joy and happiness? And how can we step you into the joy and the happiness? So these cards are available at the center. The Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Beautiful cards. We really welcome you to share in this experience with all of us and be a part of some of the products that we carry here. We have a complete center. We designed our wonderful new products for the Twin Flame Love, and here we have these wonderful cards. We've got so many products. And I don't know if you've noticed our beautiful Archangel Shamuel, but this angel is for sale. This is a beautiful Archangel Shamuel angel. And Archangel Shamuel governs love and also energy of the love of unconditional love throughout the world and unifies the world in the energy of the unconditional love of God. So it's a beautiful statue. So I think we're going to get ready to answer some questions, and I hope you popped into the feed what you were releasing here today, because we want to know. I'm still blown away by our full moon card. That was a powerful card.
That was cool. That came flying out.
It was so great that happened, Helena. It really was.
Like, I just took that off the shelf and put it on the table, took it out of the box. I don't know who touched those cards last.
That would have been me, but that's all. So we've got some beautiful things. You know what, Helena, I want to open up this book for a minute while you're loading up some questions. I know some people are popping in some questions. But I really, since we just debuted these Radiant, Oracle Radiant Sun cards, I really, as beautiful as they are, I want to take a look right here and kind of see what they're saying. So we're going to go and see, wow, what we've got here. So we've got, companionship, moon in Libra, moon security, Libra sense of justice and beauty. Feminine figures link arms in friendship, and it is about emotions of the moon and gathering the energy of beautifying yourself and having that true love companionship. So I just want to kind of take a look at the word. It is so detailed. And it talks about the different suits. So we have the suit of Mars, the suit of action. It's really powerful book here. I think that the sun is the suit of fortune. So the information here it's really dense. The cards are so small, the book is huge, and there's a lot of information. So if you were to study this, I believe it would be a great guide for you. So I love these cards. So I want to thank everyone for being a part of this debut of these beautiful Radiant Sun cards. They are really good. I think we're going to keep these. And I think what we'll do, Helena, is I want to feature a card from these. We'll kind of do some like onesies and feature a card and learn about these cards together. Would you like to do that? I think that would be great.
That would be cool.
We just start to get these cards in motion for everyone. So we're going to leave this out. We'll leave the book out for sure because we're learning together on this one. But let's see what we've got going on. How's our messages going?
I'm going to come up on stage with you and move up your microphone.
Why?
Because our audio is a little low, and I think that might solve it.
Oh, here, I can do that, I think.
how that goes.
All right, here we go. And yet I hear myself fine, but we're good.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little different for them.
All right. So, and we also have our full moon ceremony that we're going to be doing in a little bit. So I do hope you stay with us here, but we're going to give you some messages. And let's see who we've got here. Who do we have in the house here? Who's releasing something? Who has questions? People are asking really a lot of powerful questions here tonight, too. And some people are asking how they're going to do in their classes for the last semester. We've got a lot going on for people. It's a busy, busy time, I know. Who else do we have?
Well, let's bring up our first question. I love when we get a question from Tina Calloway. I'm going to bring it up here for you. She says, I'm questioning my desires and dreams. She feels like she is her own worst stumbling block. How can she get out of her own way to give and trust the universe to assist in manifesting desires and dreams?
Okay, so Tina, the first thing that I hear for you is you're getting in your way because you're in your mind more than your feelings. You're trying to figure it out. And you sometimes take on a little too much for yourself. And so you overwhelm yourself, almost burn yourself out, and then you kind of lose the enthusiasm of the desire and the dream. So we can't figure out how to get there. It seems complicated. We get overwhelmed. We're not sure it's what we feel or what we want. And then we begin to kind of short circuit and disconnect. How can you get out of your own way to trust the universe to assist in manifesting? I'm going to take you to somewhere that a lot of people may not take you in this response for you. Often, we have a desire, a dream. Sometimes it's rooted in a little girl, little boy belief. It's something that we want, something that we imagine would make us happy, or we would feel good in that experience. But because our life has been conditioned with disappointment, past happenings that didn't turn out as we planned, and there's a limited belief from an early childhood memory. Remember, earlier in the program, we talked about how people imprint into our experience their thought of us, who they believe us to be, how we're treated, and we don't really feel the energy of being worthy. So I feel like the questioning, Tina, of your dream and desire, like if it's really the right dream, the right desire, and can you really make it happen? Will it really come to pass? Are you on the right track? Are you doing everything you need to do? All those questions that are running through your very busy mind. There's a little girl inside of Tina who's just saying, I don't know if I deserve to have it all. I don't really know if it's possible. Because when I was little, I felt whatever the feeling was. And even though you're articulating and you're telling the universe and you're feeling the best you can at the vision of it, sometimes a question inside is just your little one saying, I'm not aligned with where you want to go, adult self. You forgot me in the past. Come back and get me so we can be on board. We can be unified. That is the best way you can assist the universe and in manifesting the dreams with you and your desires. And that is the best way you can trust the universe. Because when you learn to trust yourself, and when the little being inside of you trusts you, your little self trusts you, the adult self, then you're unstoppable, you're unsinkable. You can do anything. So I want you to just know that you can do anything you want. It's just that little girl has a memory, and then it's been reinforced by other disappointments in the adult life that validate that little girl's feeling less than. And it's a great question you asked, Tina, because you're not alone. A lot of us question our desires and our dreams. And we are our worst stumbling block. We do get in our own way. We do have our mind just mess us up. And can you get out of your own way? Yes. by loving yourself, nurturing yourself, and reassuring yourself that at the times that you didn't feel good enough, that was someone else's experience that was impacting you, that wasn't your truth. And you bring your little girl from the past to the future. If you'd like to learn more about that process, Tina Calloway, or anyone else, if this strikes a chord within you, resonates with you, go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. There's a process known as soul integration. And soul integration is just that. We integrate the little being inside, the little one who didn't feel good enough or worthy, had something traumatic happen, didn't believe that they were safe. Perhaps they felt abandoned. Perhaps they were unjustly accused or compared. Whatever those limited beliefs are, I've been trained by Theo, the Consortium of 12 Archangels, to assist you in integrating that aspect of self that doesn't feel as if it's okay to come to the future. And for those of you who know who Theo is, and those of you who don't, Theo is the archangel, consortium of 12 archangels, that is responsible for assisting Esther Hicks for the law of attraction and the channeling of Abraham. So it's a very powerful energy. Visit sarahspiritual.com, learn more about that. What's our next question?
Oh, I wasn't even ready for that one. Hang on.
You were busy listening, right?
I was listening, and also some people are like, where do I get that Shamuel statue?
Yes, right here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Just call us at the center and we will get it off to you.
I want to go to Jennifer Moser Ryan.
Okay, Jennifer Moser Ryan, how are you?
Jenny's asking, will I be meeting that special someone anytime this month?
That special someone, you know, this is what a powerful time for you. You know, Jenny, when I look back at 2017, I feel like you went through a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of transition. And now you are really ready to call in the one. I will suggest my twin flame bath and collection because that will help you. But we're going to pull some cards here for you, Jenny, because Jennifer, I feel like this is such an important time for you. You are in this powerful, unconditional self-love time, and you really have spent a lot of energy and specificity in meeting the one. And I believe that we even have an idea of what they are, who they are. We might not know the exact person, although their energy is so close, I almost feel as if you've met them or know them. So let's see what we've got here. Balance. Love is not always in agreement, but love is balance. So you want to have more balance in your life. And here is power. You instinctively know what is right for you. So you have the power to say no and walk away any time here, Jenny. And then I also see here that I have to pull another card. They want another card here. They want two more cards, actually. So here we go. For your answer, romance, Cupid arrow strikes. I knew they wanted me to pull it for a reason. Cupid's arrow strikes, Jenny. So, Jennifer, you are in alignment for love. And that Cupid's arrow is here for you. And our love card, final love card is, Jennifer, are you ready? Sacred union. That was the beautiful card we pulled earlier. Honor and treasure relationships, for they are truly sacred. So these are your beautiful cards, Jenny, here that we have pulled for you. And let me turn them over so you can see how beautiful they are. So we're going to start again with balance, power, sacred union, and romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. According to these cards, you are in alignment for that connection. Time being an illusion, you say this month, I say a short time. Between now and June is the window they give me, but I got a feeling that something really good is coming real soon. Thank you, Jennifer, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here, Helena?
I want to go to YouTube.
Take me to YouTube.
Take me to YouTube, because I got breezy. Hey, how am I going to do in this last semester in college? Bree asks.
Bree asks, how am I going to do? We're going to take the Gabriel cards. I believe there's one class I feel is being a little problematic for you, Bree, but I feel like with some focus, you're going to be able to get that mastered. I think you're going to do well. Let's see what our Gabriel cards have to say here. We've got Archangel Gabriel. We're going to pull 2 cards for you. But I am seeing here, Bree, that this is not an easy breezy semester because it's been a little bumpy. But I feel like once you wrap your head around what was kind of being a little problematic for you, you will do just fine. And sensitivity, your sensitive feeling muse wants to give you inspiration and creativity. And I also see here for you that we've got have confidence in your creations. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. You know, Gabriel is the communication and creativity angel, so trust that the answers will come. And that's why I picked Gabriel. When you need some assistance for your tests or studying, ask Archangel Gabriel to assist you, to bring to you the information, the communication, the remembering, so that you could pass the test. And for those subjects that require a little creativity in your writing, ask Gabriel to be of assistance to you. Looks like you're going to do real well, Bree. Keep us posted. Thank you so much for following us on YouTube. Who else do we have, Helena?
I want to go to Hunter Aloha next. Hunter is asking, will my handcrafted company make more money?
Will your handcrafted company make more money? First of all, I love your handcrafted creativity. Archangel Gabriel very much around you. I also see Archangel Shamiel, the love angel around you, which tells me that everything you're doing in your handcrafted company is filled with unconditional love, which is beautiful. So we've got this energy here, and as I move into this, I've got here such creativity. Yes, this is a powerful creativity year for you. This is a time of shifts and changes. And I actually feel after April, we pick up a lot of momentum in this handcrafted company. And I believe that you are coming up or working with a new design. There's something new in the land of creativity here for you, Hunter Law. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards from Gabriel, creativity, communication. Archangel Gabriel, we call to you and ask you to assist Hunter Law. So let's see what we've got here. Investing time in self-care will also yield you more energy. So they're asking you to nurture yourself in this process and pay attention to your dreams, because you're getting divine guidance in your dreams here, Hunter Law. So you may get some ideas in the dream state. Your angels and guides are working with you while you're sleeping so that you can have the perfect liftoff for your business. Thank you, Hunter Law, for your question. Who else do we have here on our feed? I'm so excited to be here. We're going to be doing a full moon ceremony. I hope you stay with us. We're answering questions in the feed, and I hope you catch the opening of it. You can always go back to the beginning and really take a listen to Spirit's message about owning your own truth and your power and really embracing love, because love will be the deciding factor, especially in this powerful full moon in Leo. And we actually were pulling cards, and the card that fell out just for us is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. So we say bam to that. We're so glad that we have that energy. And we've got our wonderful love class coming up Tuesday, everyone. So I hope you join us. $10 coupon code gets you in the house, online, or in the physical building here in West Palm for only $11. If you want to learn how to manifest love, love yourself more, use the power of love to make things happen in your life, I sure hope you join me this Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Pop it on the website, sarahspiritual.com. We got the information up. Join us. We'd love to have you. Who else do you have for me, Helena?
I got Nesh Donaldson, and Nesh is asking about love. Hers and his. She's got the birthdays. Will we rekindle our relationship?
I love that question. And we're going to pull some love cards for you, Nish, because you know for sure we are. But I feel, Nish, that it's been a bumpy road for you two here. A lot of miscommunication, too. So when I look at this energy here, very important that you are true to yourself and your soul and you don't overcompensate in this relationship. This person is not really ready for a relationship. They're a little wishy-washy here. They got one foot really far out, and I feel like they don't want to look back right now. You know this place you come where you're going to hear the truth here. And I've got this energy here that they are reevaluating themselves as a person, their soul. It's just like something inside of them snapped and they said, I'm not ready for all of this. I don't know if I can really show up fully and be the person that I need to be in this relationship. So somehow I see them very shut down. So the question is, are they going to rekindle this love? And we're going to use a couple of cards here for this answer, although I already hear the answer in my head, and I actually wrote some things down here, but I want to be sure that we are tapping into our love cards. So Nish, we're going to take a look at this, love rekindling, and we are going to pull 3 cards for you in this deck. So here we go. See what that's going to bring you in our love cards. I love these love cards. And then we are going to also pull our moon card. And no, actually we're going to do our sun card. I want to do our sun card. That's what they're making me feel like we're going to do. So I'm not going to even reveal your love cards until we take our sun oracle cards, which are our new deck we just debuted for everyone here. And we are going to pull 2 sun cards for this one, because a lot of you in this feed are working in love areas that are not working right for you. So one card flipped up. I have to honor that card. And what an appropriate card. Right now, this card, the Sun Oracle card, is telling you you're going through right now really severe loss. So that loss is just really devastating you, and I can feel that, and this card is acknowledging that. So we're going to continue with the Sun Oracle cards. Publicity is important, so right now, publicly being out and doing things with people is really important for you right now. You can't stay locked in. It's not healthy for you. And right now, the relationship is really more in a friendship connection. It's not in the energy of love right now. Question is, are we going to rekindle? And here we have the card that I know you're waiting for. This is a soul connection between the two of you. This is a sacred union. This union between the two of you is a powerful union. I'm telling you at this moment, he's not ready for this relationship. You're going to have to let him be. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you, this other card says, but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Remember that this person is in your life for a reason, and the division is for a reason. I see a lot of interference in this relationship as well. And I know there's a magnetic, passionate energy connected to you both. But the rekindling is going to take time. And when I look at where he is, it is probably going to take a few months for him to even begin to reconsider how he can find his way back in. And he's a stubborn guy, so once he makes up his mind, it's really hard for him to kind of change. So it's really important, Nesh, that you allow him the time he needs to come to his own conclusion, and you don't chase. Allow him to come to you. We're going to hold the space for you here because I know this is a tough time. When I pulled that card of loss from our Sun Oracle, I know that you are hurting, and we send you much love in this beautiful time of love, and trust the universe has your back. Who else do we have here? I'm loving these Sun cards.
Oh, yeah. And they kind of give me like Rider-Waite tarot vibes, like
Yes.
in the artwork, but a little more information, it seems like.
And they kind of go with the Sarah Spiritual logo. Like, I'm digging it. Like, I'm thinking this is so cool. We are really blended here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's got to blend, you know? Got to look good. Okay, what else we got going on here, Miss Helena?
We have Ronisa next. Ronisa is asking, will I be able to afford to build a home this summer? Ronisa's had plans made up for 2 years before she lost her husband, and finances have been tight the last 11 years, but wants to build on our dreams for our land.
Okay, let's take a look at that. I like that question. Ranesha, let's take a look and see. I'm gonna go to Spirit on this one here. We gotta take a look and see what Spirit has to say for you. Condolences on your loss of your husband. I know there's a lot of support in the energy for you for that. Yeah, 20, actually for you, 2017, 2018, 2019 has been challenging. So it's been a rough 3 years for you. And you don't lose sight of these dreams here. So when I look at this energy, I'm going to really break it down completely for you. So just give me a minute. Because I really am feeling Spirit is leading me to... You know, this lifetime for you has been a lot about karma, a lot of karmic soul connections. You and your husband had a really intense connection. I don't have his birthday, but I see that this lifetime has been a lifetime of a lot of closures of old lifetimes that have gone by in other experiences, in other reincarnations, and you've really cleared a lot of energy. And it is time for you to step into your dreams. And I will not say it's all built on your land this year, but I feel like the plans and everything get moving and underway this year. This is a new beginning, a new cycle for you in 2020. And so when I step you into 2021, I feel very solid ground there, and finances have rebounded, and we're feeling very strong. So be patient with this process, but I feel that by 2021, we are in place here, or within 2021, I should say more clearly. So just trust this process, and your dreams will be fulfilled, and you will build on your land. The universe is going to answer your prayers. Just hold this vision and hold it steady. Don't let doubt get in your way. Thank you so much, Renessa, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
I have a question. We got a lot of new people in here tonight.
Welcome,
which is
everyone.
really
Good to
cool.
have you here, too.
We have Courtney Bookie Boo, and Courtney is asking about her daughter's father who passed away due to an overdose, and she wants to know, is he at peace?
That's a powerful question. And first of all, our condolences, because it is very difficult when we lose someone to addiction and to an overdose. So that is just been a really difficult thing, I know, for you to handle. For you, I want to tell you this, that whose birthday is 126? That's her daughter?
The daughter, yeah.
Okay, and her father. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of birthdays here, so let me just work through that here. I got to connect into everyone's journey with Spirit. For you, Courtney, I want you to know this is a really important creative year for you to kind of sow new seeds of greatness. I died again? Okay, here we go. I just talked too much. So we stepped into the power, and this is your year for stepping into power. So the question is the father of your daughter, at peace? And, you know, when I step into his energy, he is at peace. And when people die unexpectedly, then they slip into that energy, they are at peace. It's the calibration to take them into the spirit realm that seems to be a little bit more of a process. It's really more of a clearing, a little bit of releasing of energy. And so when I look at this energy around him, Courtney, what I say to you is that, yes, he's at peace. You want to trust that he's in the energy of divine love. And I feel as if he's going to come to you in a dream to say goodbye, because he did not get to say goodbye to you or to his daughter. He will come and relay that message so that you know that he is okay. He is at peace. Just trust that the universe is assisting him in the purification process and releasing all the energy that was really heavy for him here on earth. It was just a very difficult life that he chose to reincarnate for, and he's on track for that. So he's really been passing through quite a bit of energy. So thank you so much, Courtney, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here, Helena?
We've been using all those mics.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot. I think you could see here. So, and we were so busy with all our new toys that we didn't change the batteries. That's the gosh darnest truth here.
But
Besides talking a lot.
But we did get new batteries. We thought ahead.
We thought ahead. Yes, yes. Thanks to Andrew, he got batteries. He's like, I'm going to be there. I might as well get you batteries.
Yeah. I want to
Okay,
go
who else
to.
do we have?
I want to go to Lisa Marie.
Yes, Lisa Marie, welcome.
Lisa Marie is asking, should I go back to sleep on the old job or move on to another one? Can you direct her in which way?
You know, Lisa Marie, this is your year of expansion, expanding to new horizons. And you're not quite the sleeping kind. Now, I also know that you've got it, well, kind of in a way that for you, Lisa Marie, it's kind of good. However, there's more for you. And I feel as if you're feeling that energy of there's more for me. And if you don't choose to actively expand yourself and step into new paradigms of experiences for yourself personally and in your career, then when I spin you into 2022, a lot of changes are going to come with you or without you. So from this expansion time, actually in the end of 2021, so you've got about a year and a half to make up your mind as to where you want to go next, because the universe is pushing and prompting you, and that's why you're asking the question. You know you want to go, but you don't really understand what you have to do to get there, and if you really are up to the challenge of making that shift, that change, that leap of faith, because it's going to involve you kind of stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone, and you've gotten a little comfort. But let me tell you, this is the time for you to expand. We're going to take our mystical wisdom cards, Lisa Marie, and we're going to put these cards down for you because I just know that there's another part of this message that I want to share for you. And if you're open to making this change, I will tell you that June would be a magnificent time for you to begin this process of change. Don't go back to sleep at your job. That just sounds so boring. Life is to be lived. But I will say this, that if you go to sleep at the job, but you put together your own something, your own business, your own side hustle, that might make sleeping a little more enjoyable and might expand you in a way that doesn't put you back in a box, because you seem like you're in a big box where you work. So, of course, obviously it's a sleeping box, but, and I know what you mean by that. You don't really have to think too much. So we're going to take these cards, and we pull two cards of mystical wisdom. Dove, take a leap of faith. Oh, Lisa Marie, we say bam, honey, bam. It's the dove. Dove says take a leap of faith. Let's go. So step out of your comfort zone. And then also illusion. Embrace the truth. You know, you're living in a world of a lot of illusions at your office, at your workplace. So get yourself out of that energy and step into your truth, your personal truth. And don't get caught up in the illusion of the world where we go to work, we get a paycheck, we come back, and what else is there? This is your year of expansion. Put your foot upon the path. Great things will happen for you. And you're going to feel that expansion really percolating on or around your birthday. June makes a good time to make a change for yourself. And if you don't make it happen, by the end of 2021, the universe is going to flip you like a flapjack on a hot griddle, girl, and you're going to be making changes anyhow. So I say do it by your direction, not by happenstance. Thank you so much, Lisa Marie. Is Lisa Marie's first time here?
I believe so.
Well, Lisa Marie, if it is, welcome. If not, thanks for coming back. This is your first time here. Give us a shout out here. Say, hey, I'm new. I love to know if you're new, and if you're back for the same old Sunday Funday. It's never the same old Sunday Funday. We were really glad to have you, and thanks for coming back, sharing the page, sharing the light. If you didn't catch the opening, I think it's really powerful. Spirit asked some really important questions of all of you, and we're going to be doing it just a little bit, a few minutes. We're going to do our full moon ceremony because we've got a lot of shifting to do, and many of you have a lot of releasing. So you could also pop in the feed what you're releasing here, because this full moon is right on for the passion and the fire of Leo to burn it out, baby, because we are ready for some new things to come into fruition with this next new moon that comes. Who's on here for us?
Well, before we go to our next question, I also wanted to say, make sure when you're asking your questions to include your birthday, if you're asking about somebody else, their birthday as well.
Yes.
And all in one comment, because it helps us feed it, like this one that just popped on through from
Yes.
Miss Magda, in one simple comment so we can answer you as fast as possible and fit as many
Yeah.
people in as we can.
Okay,
So
great.
Magda's asking, I have psychic abilities since I was born. She feels things, people come to her for advice. Do you see her spirituality abilities going to increase more?
Couldn't be a better time for this time to happen of increase of psychic abilities and opening up. And I am going to make a suggestion for you, Magda. If you go to my website, Sarah Spiritual, we taught the Archangel Assistance class. And we have 2 angel classes, but this one we just aired. It's Archangel Assistance. And that class was powerful. I think it will be a benefit to help you align yourself with the 4 archangels and really help you tune into your gifts. Because this is a soul journey. And, I hear this song that I had written, the soul who knows the journey, why we're here and who we are, what are your questions? And so your soul knows your questions, and it has your answers as well. And when people come to you and they're seeking advice, it's because they're seeing the soul light that is you, the essence of you, and they are so drawn to you that they feel like you can give them a kind word, comfort, and some insight, and golly gee, you're right. And so that amazes you and amazes them. Embrace the fact that the divine essence, the energy that is within you, is really blossoming this year. Great expansion, intuitiveness in next year as well. And then when I put you in the path of, okay, we're going to really, really fast forward, 2024. Whew, I said it, 2024. Remember that I said this. You are going to have mastered so many of your psychic abilities that you're going to be doing what I do in your way. It's not just going to be people coming to you for questions and answers or advice because they know you and they trust you, which is all great. You're going to really have perfected your gift, and you're going to be doing it in a way that it's benefiting you and benefiting others. Thank you so much, Magna, for that question, because it's a powerful question and you're on a powerful soul journey. I love that. Who else do we have here, Helena?
I want to go to Joy Christina Wright. She's asking about love, and their birthdays are this week for both people. What do you see for us? Will I see him, and will we finally spend time together?
Will you still love me tomorrow? They've got a birthday weekend coming up. Oh my goodness. And you know what? This for you, Christina, is supposed to be, Joy Christina, such a powerful new year for you. Because when I look at the end of 2018 and 2019, I feel like you were navigating a bit of a roller coaster. You've come through a lot of shifts and changes. They make me feel as if you've opened up your heart even more. But your guy, my guy, your guy, he's kind of busy here. He's got a lot going on. I feel like he's trying to get himself together. He's not where he wants to be. He is getting ready to really open up his heart more. I feel as if he spends a lot of time in his head, and he's pulled in a few different directions, so I don't feel like he has time. Your question is, will we spend time together soon? Well, I'm hoping you're going to spend time together for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to pull, what cards are we going to pull? I'm going to pull a love card here for you from my heart deck. I love my love cards. And we're going to kind of get a little more clarity here, because I just know that we want to pull these cards, and let me bring them through. And I've got 2 cards they tell me to pull for you. And the first card is Sacred Union. Bam. We're doing good here, my dear. And Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And since your birthdays are on the weekend, I am going to say this. I don't know if he's going to get here for Valentine's Day. Something makes me feel like he's in the middle of something he might not be able to pull away from. I'm not saying that to make you feel bad, but he is coming. You are seeing him soon. We are going to finally spend time together. Just don't know if we're going to get it all together for Valentine's Day. He's got a lot on his plate, but this is a romantic, sacred union for both of you. And I say to you this, bam. You are on track. Allow him to have his space, my dear. He tends to get a little skittish and a little bit in his head, so we don't want to let that interfere. All right, who else do we have here? I know we got a lot of people in the chat room. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody here. Thank you for sharing the page. How many shares we got, Helena? Let's see if we can get this shared out, because Spirit's message was so powerful. And if we share it now, a lot of people are going to be a part of the ceremony, and I know we've got some releasing, got some shaking off to do. Shake it up. We got to get it out, baby. What do we got going on here? How many shares we got, Helena?
We got 29 right now on Facebook.
Okay, well, let's share a little bit more out here on Facebook. See what we got going on. Who else do we have a question for?
I have Cassia Kate.
Cassia Kate, welcome. Good to see you here.
Cassia is asking, what am I supposed to do to improve on using the light inside to come out and use it to help others?
Cassia Kate, what you want to do is you want to align yourself with the power of I am. I am a being of light. I am a being of divine essence. I am a being that is free. I am love. I am light. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am. When I tap into the energy of the I am, I activate the presence of God. And when I activate the presence of God, the power of God, the power of that energy flows through me, and I am a light unto the path of others. When you tap into the power of I am, you invite the angels, the guides, the master teachers, and the supreme creator to act through you, to influence you, to guide you, to fill you with unconditional love. By using the I am decrees, the power of I am, you activate the soul you've come to be. Sitting in the energy of stillness and meditating and serenity and allowing yourself to be in divine love and opening up your heart. And when you feel the energy of love, passing it forward with words of kindness and joy and being in the energy of happiness, these will facilitate you shining the light and being a being of love and light that you have come to be. And that is how we make that change. When we improve upon our connection, that improvement fuels everything we do, and then we become less agitated, we become less overwhelmed, disassociated from things that are no longer serving us. We really step into the right aligned circumstances, people, and happenings. So we want you to know that you are on the right track. This is a powerful time for you. And when you step into the energy of who you've come to be at this time, you are in the energy of unconditional love, and this is your personal power year of love and light. So step on in, let it rock on, honey, because you've got some really powerful things coming for you. Tap into the power of I am. And if you want to know more about I am, we have some I am classes that I have taught on sarahspiritual.com. You can catch it. Tap into the I am decrees. We use them often here on our show and utilize them so that they can be of benefit, so that you can shift your consciousness and stay in that divine light energy. Thank you so much. That's a great question and applicable to many who are here with us. So we're really glad that you're joining us. Who else do we have here?
Don't you also have a Power of I Am coaching session?
I do have Power of I Am coaching session, and that helps people tap into their personal power. And really, I basically am your coach. I coach you through life's happenings, and I am also a business coach. So I can coach you in your business as well. So those of you who want to perfect your side hustle, well, come on. We have our wonderful coaching I Am that will assist you with that. Who else do we have?
Next, we have Rena Dickerson. Rena is asking, what do I need to do next in moving forward in regards to love?
You know, Rena, when I step into your energy here, I'm brought to the energy of 2015, and for some reason I feel like we had some disappointment or some disconnect in 2015. That's kind of the window that they give me. You have some healing and we have some trust issues. We've got to learn to trust ourselves and trust others. Most importantly, it's just self-love, self-nurture, self-care. They make me feel as if you don't attract people who are emotionally available to give you what you want. We're going to pull a love card. We're going to pull actually a few cards here, because that's a great question, because you are really working on connecting yourself to something Manifesting miracles, your dream is soon to become a reality. So whatever you're looking to create for yourself in love is coming. You have to hold the vision a little stronger as to what it feels like to have that partner and to summon in and call in the one. And you know, Rena Dickinson, you really set yourself up beautifully for what I'm about to say. We do have our twin flame bath, our mist that we are debuting on February 11th. This is the first time it's being shown here. We've got our oil, our wonderful decree for the manifestation of your twin flame, and this beautiful heart. And it's only $29.95 for this and the petition, the manifestation petition. So something like this will help you attune yourself in this energy of being aligned with the feeling of what you want to create. You are going to spend more time envisioning the partnership as you desire it to be and feeling the feeling of it so that you can feel that connectivity. You are manifesting the miracle of love that you desire. And please and thank you. Keep us posted because we're really glad that you're here with us today. Who else do we have, Helena?
I want to go to Beth Ratner. She's asking, will I find a job soon?
Beth Ratner. Beth Ratner, I feel like it's been a little bumpy time for you here. Last year, I feel like was a real bump, borderline train wreck here, honey. So I feel like you were really kind of coming out of that. My spirits are telling me too that you want to work on something in your resume. I don't feel like you're highlighting enough of your gifts. I don't know if you've talked to a resume coach, but I feel like you need to talk to someone to help you get the verbiage or something correct so that you can attract the opportunity, Beth Ratner, that's going to bring forth what you need. And I know we need a job, want a job soon, and they bring me into the month of April as a time. I know, we got February, we got March, and April. But I want to caution you, Mercury's going retrograde. It's going retrograde in some really heavy energy. So it goes retrograde on the 17th of this month, February, and then it'll be out in March. So for you to start a new opportunity in April would actually be ideal from a Mercury retrograde perspective, and even from the interview process for you to begin that after Mercury comes out of retrograde. So I'm really feeling April, that is the time that they give me. Will you find a job soon? And I'm going to go to Archangel Gabriel and see what message he has for you, because we've got our Gabriel cards. I am so glad we debuted those other cards, our Sun Oracle. Okay, we had a card flip up. That's my answer for you. I've got to share it with you. I'll probably look at what these two are, but the card that flipped up for you, you ask, are you going to get a new job soon? And bam, your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. Boom, honey, you got prosperity coming. So I want you to hold on to that. Remember this card. Archangel Gabriel gives you that message. It is going to come. Follow Spirit's guidance. Get yourself a coach for your resume. Take a good look at it. Make sure that you're aligning your highest qualities so that then you can fit into the perfect job and step a little bit out of the box. I think there's some other things that would suit you even better than what you've done before. We have these two cards. They fell out as well. They were face down. I'm going to see what they have to say for us here. Vision board. They say, get your vision board out, my dear. Start envisioning what you want. And vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings. They contain wisdom and inspiration. So maybe you're feeling a little off, a little bit, well, the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. Maybe you're not feeling like you're marketable in the marketplace right now. You're not feeling good about getting another job and kind of feeling like you might not fit in to where you want to go. Go into that feeling, work with that vulnerability, talk to that insecurity. You're more than marketable. You're more than hireable. And they tell me, bam, the one that fell up is prosperity. And I got to tell you, prosperity is coming your way, my dear. So thank you. Keep us posted. Beth, is this Beth's first time?
I believe so. It's my first time seeing her name.
Yes. Well, first time I think we answered a question for you, but then again, we answer so many questions. Welcome, 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 welcome everybody here. Thank you so much. How are we doing on these page shares? Because we're getting ready for our full moon ceremony, and I want to make sure we pass it out to everyone.
38.
38. Moving up here. Moving up. Oh, we should get to 70 here. Let's get to 70. Can we get to 70 shares? Let's go, everyone. Okay. Thank you, Jana, for your comment. All right. Who else do we have?
Kimberly Griffiths. She's loving our twin flame talk. So she's wondering,
Ooh.
is Daniel
Her twin flame. How did I know that was the question? Oh my God. Okay, let me see. Daniel's birthday. Daniel should be working on some new projects as well here. You know, you're both kind of in the same place in energy for yourselves. I feel like it's a powerful time. I am being led to use these cards that we only use just for the first time here today. Our Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So we're going to pull these cards for you, Kimberly Griffith, and let's see what's going on for you and Daniel. These are such beautiful cards. I just love them. Okay, we are going to, I want to dig deep for this one. I'm digging. I got this one. I'm going to pull them back up. Of course, you know we got to pull a heart card for this one. Is Daniel the twin flame? And she's talking about our twin flame bath. I just love that. Our oil, our mist, our little crystal, $29.95. Available for orders starting February 11th. If you're in the feed and you're interested, let us know. Shoot me a message in my Sarah Spiritual inbox. We'll be sure to get you the link to that. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. I actually feel like you two have a lot of healing energy between the two of you. So I'm pulling two cards here. They told me to pull another one. But I see a lot of healing energy between the two of you, which is good because it means you balance each other out the way my spirit guides are showing it to me. So that's a powerful thing. I also feel like we recently had a little miscommunication, a little bump in the road, so we're kind of working through that as well, which is good. It's really healthy sometimes to master the communication between a couple. So we're going to do our love cards first. Healing. Oh, look at that. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So we've got our healing energy right here, and then we have this wonderful love card, Power. You instinctively know what is right for you. You have the power to say yes or no, walk away anytime, but I don't see you walking away anytime soon. I feel like this relationship is really good for the growth for both of you. And now we're going to look at our sun cards that we just pulled. Resistance. So there's some resistance in this relationship, and if I were to tell you the resistance seems to be coming from Mr. Daniel. Daniel seems to get a little bit too much in his head. Gets a little complicated there. And then riches. You two together are going to bring riches. And you know what? This has got this beautiful symbol here. And I really want to focus on this one because it's got the Alpha and the Omega in this card. These are beautiful cards. We need millions of these cards. I think everybody should have this deck, and everybody should love using these cards because you can learn so much from them. So here we have riches. So the two of you are going to be very well together, have great abundance coming for both of you. There is a wonderful healing energy, and you have the power to establish the boundaries between the two of you and to know what's good for you and what is not good. You know, I think we've got our angels and our guides here because I just actually saw someone walking into my room where I make my products. So obviously they're cooking up another recipe, Helena. So the spirit guides are moving in here. I was like, what did I just see? But yep, we've got quite a few people here in the building here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. If you're just joining us, I am Sarah Spiritual. I'm located in West Palm Beach. I have a center here in West Palm Beach, and we would love for you to come on and visit us if you're visiting South Florida, or if you're local here in West Palm Beach or in the surrounding areas of South Florida. I would love for you to visit us. You can learn more about me on sarahspiritual.com. But also, I'm available online, Skype, personal sessions. We have many different types of sessions. You want a past life regression, you want a soul integration and integrate the aspects of yourself that are feeling less than, not good enough, or perhaps you want a general reading, want to know a little bit about what's going on now, what happened before and why, and what's to come. We have so many different types of readings. Go to my Sarah Spiritual page marked Sessions, and they will tell you what we have to offer for all of you. And Tuesday night, if you want to know love and you want to be part of love, we have a class that's only going to cost $11. That's right, $11. There's a $10 coupon. Join us to create unconditional love, twin flame love, divine love, partner love, unconditional love in your family, in your relationships, and unconditional love into the world. We're going to be sending that energy out, and I do hope you join us for that. Who else do we have here, Helena?
I have Jessie Lynn Martin here.
Jessie Lynn Martin, yes.
She's having a tough time. She says, I have memories of flying, and a man told me if I came back to Earth, I was going to suffer, and my whole life has been suffering since.
Okay.
I believe she's just looking for a
Some-
positive message to
yeah.
get her through.
You know, Jessie Lynn Martin, that's an interesting thing. So in your astral plane, you met one of your guides, one of your angels, and they were kind of giving you a heads up. When you go back in your sleep state and you hit back into the physical body, there's going to be some bumps. But I'm also going to caution you. That's a memory, and that's what was said, but you have the power to change it. Remember that. You are the driving force. I am the conquering power of God in motion. You have the power to transform any experience, and it does not have to be of suffering. Even though that's what you've experienced thus far, you have the power to shift it, the power to change. And I will say this, that a lot of the suffering, a lot of the discomfort, uncomfortability, the disconnect, the struggles, I feel health, finances, things have just not come together for you, feeling disconnected and alone. In all of those aspects, you clear out a lot of that in this 2020 time. And when I look at this flight that you took, it was actually to prepare you so that when you came back, you wouldn't get shocked into saying, you know, what did I do wrong, God? Why am I going through this suffering? Because sometimes we fall into this lament and this almost victimization. And you're not a victim, you are in this energy of transformation. And so I say to you, Jessie Lynn Martin, at this time, in this moment, I want you to embrace the fact that you have the power to shift this energy. And you say, in this moment of now, I'm aligned with things that are done with ease and grace. Abundance comes to me. I am aligned with divine health and beauty and love and even luck. Everything falls into place. I am the luckiest person on the earth. Everything happens and is always working out for me. And begin to use that. And even though experiences may continue the momentum for a while, you're going to actually slow down that momentum, be able to recalculate it, to bring it back to center so that you can create a more powerful shift. And when I move you into your birthday, that's when I really feel that things start to begin to dissipate through the tail end of 2020 into the beginning of 2021, where you actually feel like, phew, looks like I made it. And by golly, you're going to make it, Jessie Lynn. We send you much love, much healing. We ask the angels surround you during this very difficult time. Thank you for the question and sharing with us your experience. You know, I know a lot of you have going through a lot of 2019, 2018. It's been an interesting time. And as we step into 2020, we are so excited. We are really looking to have an even better experience than we've ever had before. So remembering that you have the power to shift and that what happened before does not need to continue and build momentum moving forward will be most beneficial for you at this time. Well, Helena, who else do we have a question for?
Well.
And share the page because we're getting ready to do our ceremony in just a minute.
I have Kathy Devlin. Kathy's asking, will I find the financial abundance destined path that I hope to find soon?
You know, it is a good time for you to dig down deep in your soul, Kathy, and for you to feel like you can do anything you set your mind to, and to really tune into your soul purpose, because you're not just asking for soul abundance, you're asking for soul abundance, you're asking for your birthright, you're asking to step into your divine purpose, your path, and for the abundance to be there for you. And the Ascended Master Teachers, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, St. Jude, all the beings of light that have gone before us, they say that when you have a request for abundance and it is to be of service to others and it causes no harm to another, then all of your desires will be given to you instantaneously. So trust this powerful time. And we're going to use our Radiant Sun cards, this new deck that we just debuted today. And we're going to take a look, and we're going to pull 3 cards for that question, Kathy, because I feel like it's an important time for you. We're going to get some insight. Maybe there's some things that we want to take a look at and notice so that we can get on that path to abundance that you desire. So let's see what we've got here. All right, the first card is independence. You're learning to find your own independence and be independent and rely on yourself to bring forth. You are the creating force. Bring forth everything you need to create this abundance. And generosity. There will be generosity in your life. I'm loving this answer for her. Generosity is coming for you. People will be generous and supportive in this quest for abundance, for your destined path. And your abundance will come soon. And you will have achievement. I couldn't have picked 3 better cards for you. I hope, Kathy Devon, this is resonating with you, because we've got some powerful message here for you, being independent and relying on yourself and trusting the universe will be very generous. And people, they'll put the right people and happenings in front of you so that you can be on the path to abundance for your soul purpose, and you have great achievement coming for you in this lifetime. I'm excited for you. Keep me posted on this, because it's going to be a great ride for you in 2020. Thank you so much for that question. We're going to get ready to do our ceremony here, so I want to kind of get ourselves ready for that, and love some feedback from people if we've got some messages here. And if you've enjoyed this experience, pop onto my Sarah Spiritual page. Give us a review, a recommendation. Tell us how you enjoy this experience. I'd love to hear from you. We take the time here, Helena and I, to do this for you on Sunday Funday, because we want to make sure that you know that someone cares, and we believe that you are valuable and that we care and you count. And that is our mission, to make sure that people are heard and acknowledged. And I often believe that it was not for the kindness of strangers, I don't know where I would be today. So I like to be that kind stranger to all of you. We may not meet in person, but I love the fact that energy is all around us. Energy connects us, and we're always in this divine energy, and that divine energy is supporting us in all that we do. So I'm going to take these cards and just kind of get them out of our way a bit. And we are going to get ready for our full moon ceremony here. This is where we get to play with fire and some music and some sound. If you were loving that presentation, this is our Radiant Sun cards. Let the Radiant Sun guide your life. It is a powerful deck. I love this deck. We had such great fun with it. I think we'll be using it in future times here on Sunday Funday. And of course, we're going to do a little reading, and I think we're going to work with this deck a little bit and see what we can do, and maybe we can kind of guide all of you on a daily basis. How many of you would like to hear from us a little more regularly? We're on every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. We're here on Sunday Fundays, generally around 5 to 7. And we're going to stay a little later, just a few minutes later, so that we can do our ceremony for all of you. But we love answering questions for all of you. So this is a powerful deck. It is available at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So, and Helene, you might want to catch a couple of pictures of this now that we opened it, because it is really awesome. So here we're going to work with some energy here, and I want to ask you all to just center yourself, take a nice breath. If you're just joining us, we are going to be doing our ceremony here. We got it? Good. So we're going to open up the power of energy, and I'm going to ask that you all say, I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. We call for the energy of the full moon right here and now, and as we open up this energy, we know that the moon is making itself available to us at this time. The powerful moon in Leo, the passion, the fire, we bring it forth. Allow the sound to radiate and ground you to Mother Earth. Firmly place your feet on the ground, bringing in a bright orange light. Grounding into the earth. Feeling the presence of the energy of the angels. We summon the angels from the north, the south, the east, the west. We summon Archangel Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Archangel Michael. We ask for your presence here, that you seal us off so that all is in divine alignment in this time now. And we ask for your divine guidance, and we say, I am. I am. I am. Open up the energy. I am. I am light. I am peace. I am beauty in everything I do and say. I am. Feel the energy? I am love. I am peace. I am. And in this moment of now, we ask that you all gather within yourself and feel the presence of divine light and love. And ask yourself this question: what in my life no longer serves me? What in my life no longer serves me? What do I choose to release here and now? And hold the vision of what you desire to release. And release the story. You're not that story anymore, that story you've told yourself, that story that you've lived. It is no longer defines you. It is no longer you. You are in divine energy. You are in divine peace. You are in divine alignment. And right now you're choosing to release what condition, what circumstance, what interference, what illness, what misalignment, what miscommunication. What are we choosing to release right here and now? I ask that you see yourself holding all the burdens that you've carried that have been the major stars in your story, and just dropping them at your feet. Drop them at your feet. Just release them. Use the full moon's light to illuminate the darkness that has tricked you in the illusion to make you feel as if you were less than, not good enough, not in alignment with divine love and purpose, that you could have anything you want. Choose to let it go. Right here, right now. You have the power. If you have several things, just pick them off and dust off your energy. And as you brush off your aura and your energetic field, and you clear the cobwebs that have been holding you back and fogging the view of the light and the joy and the beauty that is life and the harmony that's to come for you, allow this voice of the angels that comes through me to work through you, here and now. Blowing away anything that no longer serves you. Ooh, 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 I am aligned with all I've Take a nice breath. Call for the forces of light, the mighty Elohim El Shaddai. We summon the presence of the moon, the glorious energy of the full moon in this night. And we ask that here and now, anything that no longer serves us, it is released. Call for the presence of your guardian angels here and now. Call for the presence of your guardian angel. We ask the presence of the 4 archangels step forward. Archangel Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, and Archangel Michael. We bring forth the light, and we begin to light the candle for the light unto your path. We summon the energy of the divine supreme creator, the divine God. And as I light this light, I bring forth this light to all of you, that this light will be the light unto your path, and that the light of God will always be around you. And we ask that this light is burning ever bright, ever so powerfully. And as we align ourselves with divine light, we say, I am one with the Creator. I am one with divine light. I am one with the Creator. And as we unify ourselves together, we come together where 2 or more of you are gathered. On this full moon ceremony of this snow moon, we choose the light unto the path, and this candle represents the light of God. And from this candle we pass the energy, the presence of the Alpha and the Omega, the energy of the infinity. We open up to divine possibilities, and we ask for the assistance and the presence of God to always be with us on this full moon and all the moons to come. And as the sun rises, we awake tomorrow knowing we are fully aligned. And as I take this light, I pass through this beautiful white light of God. I present before the light of the solar plex and the great central sun. And the great central sun energy that aligns within you, we ask that within our solar plex right here, right now, we release anything that no longer serves us. We release anything that is entangled. We release the cords of energy from another that no longer serve us. And we take this energy and we place it here, knowing that we are one with the great central sun, knowing that through the presence of divine God, divine light, the sun illuminates us, warms us, and infuses us with the power we need to do and conquer anything. And then we pass through this, the energy of our communication, our throat chakra. We pass it through the great central sun, and we illuminate it with the sun's light. We bring it through to the great light of the divine Christ consciousness, the divine energy. And this represents our communication, our truth, our justice. The truth and justice that is founded here in our country, and we ask for truth and justice in all the countries of the world. And we use the communication of our voice to say, I am aligned with truth. I am aligned with justice. I am a being of truth. I am a being of pure communication. I speak my words, and my words are aligned with the Supreme Creator. And I speak words of love, creativity, and blessings. And so it is. And as I take this light, I present it here so that it may be aligned with all the lights that we will light here tonight for our full moon ceremony. And here we say, I am light, I am love, I am aligned with the sun, and I am aligned with divine truth. And so it is. And then I bring forth the energy of the magnificent fall harvest, the energy of harvesting everything we desire. I pass it through the presence of God that we will always have a great harvest in our life. And then I bring it through the sun that it may illuminate and allow our dreams and creativity to grow. I pass it through the communication necessary to manifest all of our dreams and desires. And I ask that it is always done in the energy of divine truth. And I place this here to join our lights that infuse us with everything we need, everything that is necessary for a fine, magnificent harvest. And I place this here in the abundance that is your birthright, the abundance that belongs to you. And I ask you on this full moon, are you ready to release lack? Are you ready to release things that no longer serve you? Are you ready to embrace your abundance? Open up your arms in receptivity and say, I am. I am aligned to the energy of this divine full moon energy, this snow moon that brings the beautiful purity of whiteness. I align myself with the harvest of all my dreams and all of my desires, and so that is. And then I take this powerful light and I pass it through the harvest. And as I pass it through the harvest, I pass it through the great central sun. I bring it through the energy of communication and I place it before God. And I ask that God will always protect me, that God will always protect you, that God will always protect our families, truth, justice, the American country, the country of the Americas that is founded on truth and justice. I ask that it also bless all the countries, that each being is treated humanely, and that each being on this planet comes to know their own personal power and know that they are always protected, and that the angels, the guides, and God are always looking after them. And I take this power and I place it here so that the power is always ours, the protection is always ours, and I ask that we never feel alone, and that in this moment of now we are always and continually protected by our guardian angel and the powerful energy of Archangel Michael and his servants of protection, his legion of angels that assist us in always being protected. And then I take this powerful candle that represents friendship, love, compassion, divine unconditional love. And I first pass this candle through on this full moon, the presence of God, and I bring it in through the sun. I pass unconditional love that it will always be present in your harvest. I ask that unconditional love and divine love is always present in the energy of your words, your communication, and love is always the energy of truth. And I ask that alongside your protection, that love will always be your protector. Let love be the protector that is always with you. Let love be your power. Let love be your strength. Let love fuel your faith. And let love be the only energy that you embrace, because with that energy, you can manifest and create anything. And on this full moon, through the power of love, here and now, in this powerful Leo moon, we release anything that no longer serves us. We release the energy that is not aligned with love. We release any insecurities, any fear, any doubt, any lack. We release anything that is not aligned with our true authenticity. We release the energy that is not aligned with love. And in this moment of now, we choose to embrace love. We choose to embrace divine consciousness, the Christ consciousness. We embrace unconditional love, and we allow love to be our guide. And we drop down into the center of our heart, and we fuel our energy of love in our heart center. And from the center of our heart, we radiate love out to all mankind. And as I take this here, I place it right next to the protection of the divine energy of our angels. And I ask that we all say here and now, I am light and I am love. I am light and I am love. And I am aligned in the energy of love here and now. And now I step into the energy. I use this black candle to neutralize, to release anything that no longer serves us, and to still the energy of the void, that sense of not belonging. And I pass this energy through this candle of God, for in the light we will see the darkness, and darkness will always be illuminated by the light. And in the darkness of this full moon night, we release any darkness that is in our lives, any dark energies, any dark entities. we annihilate it, we annul it, and we create a void in that energy so it no longer penetrates us. In this moment, we release any darkness, any hurt, any pain, any suffering, and we pass it through the power of the great central sun. We pass it through the energy, the powerful energy of this divine truth, this divine essence, the communication of all that is. We pass it through divine love. We bring the energy of protection here as we clear out energies that no longer serve us, and we release the darkness in this moment of now. We release the darkness knowing that the sunlight will illuminate the darkness, and the power of the moon can transform as we release anything that no longer serves us. And then right here, right now, in this beautiful energy, we pass the power of transformation, the power of the violet ray, the power of Saint Germain, the divine energy of the seventh ray of the seventh Shohan. And those of you who are ready to transform, to step into your authenticity, to step into the divine being you've come to be, I raise this powerful purple candle and I say, I am aligned with the divine perfection. I am aligned with transformation. I am invincible. I am impenetrable. I am immeasurable. I am that I am. I am aligned with light, love, truth, peace, joy, harmony. I am a being of transformation, and the radiant energy of the purple light is transforming me here and now, for I am blessed by God. I claim the power of my solar plex and any karmic entanglements through the power of I am and the power of this purple light on this full moon, this snow moon. We release here and now. We bring it knowing our harvest will be great in 2020 and this full moon. We know that we are always protected in our transformation. We know that we are always aligned with the energy of love here and now. We bring forth the energy through the darkness, knowing that transformation always leads to light, always leads to love. And here we bring the transformation in alignment with truth and justice. We bring transformation in our lives here and now. And on this beautiful snow moon, we choose to illuminate the energy of divine consciousness and transform all that no longer serves us. We release it. We are grounded into Mother Earth. We are aligned with divine light in the power that I am. The transformational colors are here, and so this is. And we have but one more candle to light. And this white candle represents all of you on this full moon. May your path always be bright. May the light always illuminate the darkness. May you know that God is always with you. And may you see the light inside of you and know that love is the answer. You are always protected. You are never alone. May this light be the light unto your path. On this full moon, we pass this light from me to you and all of the ascended master teachers. We pass it through all the energies that have come before, knowing that you are one with love and transformation and truth and power. You are one with protection. And I take this light and I place it right here for all of you in the front, so that you know you never, ever walk alone. You are always protected. You are always guided. And we here are always connected, and you are never alone. We ask for the energy of all the angels to support all of our requests here and now. We ask for the presence of God, the mighty Elohim. We know that we are heard. We know that we have the power to transform anything. And on this full moon, in this moment of now, we are aligning with destiny. We choose our authenticity. We choose to step into the power of who we've come to be. We choose here and now the power of love. And we remember the words, I am. And before every action we take, we say, I am. And we remember our power. Before every thought and decision we take, we say, I am. And we know we are aligned with divine communication. In anything we want to create and design, we say, I am. And we know that our path is blessed, and it will come to pass, and it will be created. We embrace the power of abundance and harvest, and we know that we are no longer beings of lack. We embrace and we are worthy of our divine birthright, and we say, I am abundant. We embrace the energy of divine love, and we say, I am love. I give love and receive love, and I am worthy of divine partnership, divine love, divine connectivity. I am worthy of fabulous friendships and community. I am love. Therefore, love flows to me with ease and grace. We embrace the power that we are. We hold the space and the energy, asking for the angels, our guide, support. And in this moment on the snow moon, we say namaste. Bow to the inner guide inside. Bow to the God inside of you. Bow to the energy, the presence of the God within. And know you are powerful beings. Know that I am continually honored to be a part of this experience with you on Sundays and Wednesdays. We are honored to have you in our feed, and we are glad to call you family. And that together we will make a change. Together we will support each other. And together, love will be the force that we use to shift the consciousness of ourselves and create the energy conducive for those who choose to open their hearts to love and be a part of a tremendous shift of 2020. Thank you so much for joining us here on our Sunday Funday, February 9th, 2020, the snow moon in Leo. We are powerful beings. We are forces to be reckoned with, and we have the passion of love and the strength of the lion behind us. Go out and conquer your dreams. Know that you have the power to do anything, and that God, your angels, and I, we are always with you. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light, there's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light, there's a light that shines shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me.